The video is based on authentic writings by Padma Vibhushan Dr. Gopinath Kaviraj and Professor Amulya Datta Gupta. Paramahansa Vishuddhanand ji was a Gyanganj yogi who introduced Gyanganj to the world.
How human beings can fulfill all desires, bringing real and permanent self-satisfaction. A conversation between Gyanganj yogi and his disciple. Disciple, Baba, all people are immersed in countless desires on earth. Some of these are fully fulfilled, some are partially fulfilled, and others are never fulfilled. Even the desires that are fulfilled bring about several new desires, and ultimately, people can never achieve full self-satisfaction. Why is this so? Is it that people do not know what their real or core desires are? Why does this happen? How can it be prevented? How can we fulfill all our desires and achieve full self-satisfaction? Please shed some light on this. Yogi, truly, people do not know what their real desires are. Since they do not know their true desires, they chase after the wants of others, mistaking them for their own. As such, in totality, they never attain full self-satisfaction. They are unknowingly interested in fulfilling the desires of various body organs such as the tongue, eyes, ears, touch, and feelings, even the wants of the misguided mind which is under the elusive force of Maya. This is because people are in ignorance, agyan. They have totally forgotten that they are infinitely powerful and are children of bliss, known as Anandam. They are always in search of bliss or Anandam. This happens because they are displaced and detached from their Swabhav, true nature and emotion, and function with wrong guidance. When they align with their own Swabhav, they can realize their mistake and understand the previous wrong patterns. Thus, all people are infinitely powerful. When they are in their Swabhav, all their desires and wants are fulfilled at once. Do not doubt this. All their material desires can be fulfilled immediately if they wish. This can be compared to the following scenario. All children, during childhood, feel that chocolate bars are the best food. When they grow up and start earning, they could buy plenty of chocolate and consume it. However, when those children reach adulthood, will they do so? If someone reminds them of their past plans to buy chocolate, they will listen and smile. Yet, if needed, they can buy plenty of chocolate. Similarly, a person who places themselves in Swabhav can achieve all abilities. Disciple, how can we place ourselves in Swabhav, our true nature and emotion? What is the nature or description of the Swabhav state? Sometimes we notice differences in the expressions or advice from one Mahatma to another, and sometimes there are commonalities as well. Why does this happen? Yogi, we have to uncover ourselves in both body and mind by turning our vision from the hard material world and entering into a subtler form of vision. This means you will feel or realize yourself as a finer form, astral form. This can be achieved through sadhana, meaning some spiritual practice. Then, you can realize or visualize all finer forms of substances and all people, including small creatures. To free oneself from the hard-covered material feelings is the real freedom. External material worldly feelings bring attachments, leading to sorrows or happiness. Attachments to the nearest and dearest bring a sense of differences, good and bad, right or wrong, proportional or disproportionate, etc., which lead to worries, anxieties, fear, and physical and mental restlessness, and so on. In that subtler form, desires exist but not in the same form as they did under full material vision. Here, worldly hunger and thirst may not exist, but there are different types of other desires. After penetrating through that stage, if anyone advances further, they will experience the state of Paramananda or great bliss. That is Bhakti, and the condensed form of Bhakti is called Prem or Amrit. Though in that state there is no worldly material attachment, a loving attachment remains. Very deep anandam or bliss is felt there. If anyone can reach that state, then placement in Swabhav is not far off and is not time-consuming. In fact, with the help of prem, placement in Swabhav happens. The flavor and description of placement in Swabhav cannot be explained in language. Only the person who has attained that stage can know all its details. All human beings can reach that state by practicing sadhana. Some differences still arise in real expressions or writings or advice about the highest realization or various practices, because when the infinite is expressed in finite form through the body organs of different munis, rishis or mahatmas, some error or untrue facts may automatically be included due to various past sanskaras, practices of the body. Even though the realizations are the same, some differences are observed in their writings, advice, and verdicts. So, my son, try to keep yourself away from the external material covered world and enter into the inner world within you. Later and subsequently, give that up as well. Make your inner and outer selves the same, placing yourself both in materialism and spiritualism. Enjoy the state of Advait, non-duality, where permanent bliss and peace exist. It is called the mother's lap because, on earth, no one is closer to us than a mother who always does good for us. After that, people gradually experience the Leela, divine play, of the Creator. I have expressed very little, as this is highly confidential, and even Brahma and other devas are not fully aware of this tattva, principle, which is much above the highest tattva. Mind it, a jiva or individual can attain that state without losing their jiva or individual identity.